All right, welcome back, everyone. Got all our goodies, or some of my goodies that I haven't pulled for the next little bit that I'm about to build. But I say everything. Trade's not quite as full as it was yesterday. Got this little doodad did, I think, turned out really nice. As did the the outside of the crooked supports underneath the rocking chair. I'm pretty pleased with as well. And our little basket. Of goodies, if we'll focus on that. Probably not too much other stuff for it to look at. But I say everything I think is coming together really nice. As a matter of fact, I'm going to need these tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and pull them out. Glad I saw them before I set it all aside. I can get them all to pick up, and put that out of the way. Bring these guys in, and we get to build this sort of a side table, I think is what this is going to end up being. So let's bring it in, get to use our Necronomicon book. There, that's what it sort of looks like to me anyway. And our scrolls, our quills on there as well, and our little crystal ball dealio. But first things first, we gotta have a table to sit it on. And I'm on the wrong page for this. Let's flip one back. Okay. Let's see here. Looks like it should be fairly straightforward. Start with, this is the base. And they go on. These guys go in there, and this is supposed to lock in, I think. It looks like it. Go in there. Okay, it's this one, and it doesn't lock in there. I thought that was going to be like a notch for it. It's very loose. It's a little bit. Oh, that is the feet. Okay, so this is the bottom. You build that's the top, and you build it and flip it over. Okay. That makes a little more sense. But anyway, and get my glue and paper out. These guys a little bit over the other way. And let's assemble that. I think it seems like a job for the old Gorilla Super Glue. And it's actually pretty close. It's not. There's a little bit of an offset there, but it's very tiny. So I'm not too worried about not getting it lined up perfect. But I will hedge my bets. I think this glue's about done because it seems to be getting thicker and thicker. Put a reasonable glob right in the middle. Should give you another couple of seconds to adjust. And get her lined up. Seems about right to me. And then when I pressed on it, it messed it up. Okay. Okay. Now, even pressure. Yeah, I got a little crooked there, I think, but otherwise, it's pretty close. Alright. Looks like I think give myself a little more flexibility with the legs. I believe I'm going to go with the old B7000. It goes, pop that off. So I'm just going to put reasonable blob down in there and just pop these guys in. I'm guessing all the way around. It only shows 3 of them, but well, it shows 4 after the fact. Oh, you put the bottom part in first, Then you put the fourth leg on the outside, it looks like. Where the instructions roll. Yeah. That there. So that's rubber cement, so it's got some flexibility to it. It's not. It's supposed to. That. It's not level at all. Seems that all legs have different, not uniform thickness. I guess you have to eyeball the level of it. Okay, that's not going to be fun. But it does have some play in it. So what I'm going to do is put the fourth one in, then I'll use a super glue to lock it in place, I think. That's the plan. We'll find out if it works or not now. Got another late start. I started pulling pieces for tonight and I got overly ambitious and then I didn't want to stop until I finished pulling that set. Yeah, this is nowhere near level. Together. Okay. Ooh, I bet. Got an old rubber band left over from one of my other ones. Let's see what happens if I put that on. Okay. So it holds things together and gives us a little. Okay. Not good. That rubber band was a little too tight, I think. Okay, pop these back in place. I think you can fit them on with 3. See if I can find a less robust rubber band. Okay, here's one. It's going to be too big. And let's see, I see another one sticking its head out over here. It's a little less, a little more. Not quite as firm as the first one, so let's see what happens with it. The first one's more of an O-ring than a rubber band, but okay, so pop you guys in. Okay. Let's up here. A little. Okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty level. Let's see if I can move that down a little bit. And then, not that much. Okay. And that popped it out over here. There went the other one. Okay. New plan. Rubber band is going to stay in play, but going to go ahead and I think I've done pulled all the glue out of those, so let's revert to super glue and just and cross contamination never hurt anybody. Keep as straight as I can. Give you another 5, maybe. Okay. We'll do the 3 on this one. This thing out of the way. Summertime in the South, I'm sticking to that book every time I lay my arm across it. Even though it's actually not that bad today. Overcast, so it's humid but not oppressively hot. Okay. Now I'm gonna there and there. Yeah, I think there's enough wiggle room where I think I can do it with the super glue in place. Or the legs in place, rather. Okay. And up. Right, so we have that. Now we're basically wanting that, but we want it reasonably level. So I'm going to I think the super glue is going to hold it in place better, so I'm going to be able to put a little more pressure on it. I'm thinking I'm going to go back to that original sort of thick boy O-ring rubber band and pick it up. Keep picking up the wrong one. That should get me good pressure on it. Just sort of push this guy down. Now, a little less super glue than I have been using. Just sort of try and dab it in those corners. Quickly work my way around and pop you back up and okay. Get that pressure. That looks pretty close. Inch in now. And give that another 5 seconds here. Okay, I think. And not perfectly level on that shelf, but I think it's level enough. I'm a little bit high on that side, I believe. All right. Rubber bands back so next time I need them. And now, in theory, we're supposed to stack all, not Siri, I said theory. Thank you though.
You're welcome.
I didn't know I had that turned on for that phone. But in theory, we're supposed to stack these scrolls up in the bottom there. So I think I want to do the what I want to do. I think they're all, some are a little bit bigger than the other ones, longer wise. I'm going to think do these 3 on the bottom. I think actually I probably want these 3 on the bottom to make the base, so I can stack these on top of them because that'll make it narrower. Yeah. Okay, so get the old tweezers and back. I am going to do the B7000 on this. Okay. Do bead along there. And there, all the way up against the edge. And next one in. Nope. And too far back. Way back. Yeah, back up there. Okay. They're lined up pretty good. I think I'll put this one with all the letters and stuff on top just because it looks a little different. Keep track of where Ooh. And that turned out pretty good, I think. Stack of scrolls. Now these guys go up on the... Oh, too far up. Okay, so our little crystal ball. Like there. Our quill. Here. Like I said, I'm not sure it's the Necronomicon, but it just seems very Necronomicon-ish to me. Right there. Be a little bit more centered. All right. And I was probably supposed to have those facing a different direction. Still got a second to move them around. Yeah, it's supposed to be with the scrolls there. Yeah. All right. That's our side table done in less than 20 minutes. Not too bad. Set you aside to let you dry. And pull out. This is... actually need more space for this. Got a bunch of pieces in this boy. But it's not... I don't think it's going to be overwhelming tonight. Let's see. I'll get to throw some of the books on, making a bookshelf. And this is the one where I didn't have an inside for it, so I took one of the scrap pieces and made it up because it actually does look like you can't just camouflage the fact that that one's not there. Some of our fill up the bookshelves books. But you know, so we're using quite a few of them tonight. So hopefully we'll use them up tonight anyway. For the moment, set most of those aside because we got to build shelves to put them on. Okay. Which means back to the paper. But it does look reasonably straightforward on the build though. So that's one good thing. Gonna just basically, these guys go in there. And then I'm gonna do a dry fit first to see how things go. And these go here, here. This goes over here. Okay, let's get one of them to fit on, the other one will slide in. Oh, didn't have it lined up. And this is going to end up over the top. And these guys glued on is the bottom shelf, is it? Okay. So, and then, like I say, these are our bookshelves for our shelves. Our bookshelves for our books, rather. But, yeah. That hopefully won't be too traumatic to get back into that form with glue included. I think. But it looks like it's going to be, this is ideal for super gluing because I got plenty of good places to make contact with. So, I'm just going to do middle, either end. A few down in there. Yeah. I think I press it for a second or two. I don't think I'm going to have time to start on the next batch, but I got some more books to make for the next one, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah. And I think I only see one more batch of books left to build. It's when, you know, I only spotted one that I haven't cut out yet, so we should be effectively done with the book building after tonight. Unless this slows down a whole lot, in which case I'll do that tomorrow. Okay. Straightforward enough. Oh, still gonna need that. You. In there. So I'll do the glue on the top and bottom. Does that make contact? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, that side makes contact. I'll do a little bit on the shelf there. Looks like this corner here. Little glue seeped through on there. Now, something on this one going like this, so stay a little bit clear of the. No, but that's where it seeped through at. Oop, wiggled it. I think I might have. Alright. Now. This one, I think it's getting pretty low, so. Okay, so a little bit there, a little bit there. Corner. Oh, there she goes. Okay. Actually, let me grab this. I had one of my Q-tips or swabs or whatever handy. There we go. This one's already been used for this because it sounds very hard, but I think it'll work. Okay. Now, I think I'll put the top on first. That way I can set it up there. Well, actually, it's pretty stable there anyway. I think I'll still put the top on first because it lined up just like so. I think getting a little contact through here, but it's mostly on the ends, I think. Looks like. Yeah, I think I'm about to glue myself to this thing. Maybe not. Okay. As usual, not totally perfect, but I think well within tolerances. Now I gotta figure out how to. Ooh, I just had to find me. I think just had some inspiration. Let's get that. So if I pull that down onto the straight edge, I think put it on the inside, maybe. Okay, so sort of wedge it in there. Put the straight edge down. That'll line it up perfectly. All right. So. And glue on either end and see if I can do that quick enough to make it stick. Maybe just a touch in the back in the middle. There we go. Second try's the charm. And maybe 2 more seconds. All right. That does look good. Okay. Let me do a stop start right quick, because just like that, we're already at the 30-minute mark. Okay, let's see here. Dry fit on this one again. Okay, this is a little bit looser, so it actually should be easier in theory. I think that's going to work really good whenever I get to let go of it here. All right. Like so. this there, peel away. Just like that, we got us a nice little bookshelf. Sweet. Okay, now get the instructions back out and see where everything's supposed to ride. Okay, so we got our book. These guys go along the top. So back to, and it actually shows this one displayed open. Fairly open. Yes, I'll still have room for these guys over here with that. Yeah. Okay, so it's sort of silly to have all this stuff on the outside of it, and we're just about to put it away and hide it forever. And our flower. Into the middle here. And our, let's see, whatever these things are on the end. And this one's actually pretty heavy, so I'm going to go fairly sturdy with the glue. And I think I'm going to put that little thing towards sort of the flower of that vase, and in the middle, maybe a little bit of hiding it. Alright, I guess I need my acrylic anymore. Just reflecting up at y'all. Let's see. Oh, book came back up. Stay. That's how that's looking so far. Now, we get to put all our assorted literature on it. Okay. And let's see here. Okay, I didn't pull one of the books. Let's see. I think it's there. It is. That one. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, so this guy is evidently the good book. Let's go right here underneath this guy. So I'm just leaning up against the. Yes, I'm gonna do be down this corner. It sort of shows it sort of sticking out. So. Please. Not flush up against the back wall. Then these go in next to it. Just lather some on there and in place. And then it's like these guys are next to it. And on the bottom shelf, this one. these. And this is supposed to slide right in next to it. Barely. The shelf is full. We're going to pop that back in there. Okay. And we get that look going. Nice. And back here on this side, we get all our individual books, which are going to be more fun, it looks like. Looks like they got the way they got it set. This, and this. They got it going. Well, I don't guess it really matters which way. But it seems you're not going to store books binding down, especially on a shelf like that. So I'm going to, of course, they would normally be standing up. I'm gonna do them binding up. So this one will be upside down. And so they're supposed to sort of, this one just, let's do a dry fit. See how they fit. Looks like based on the picture, looks like they're all supposed to sort of work off of each other, sort of be at an angle like that. Even this one. So yeah, I'm going to pull that one, the first one out a little bit and have it sort of be at the same angle as the others. So they're all, maybe all have a corner sticking out from under the shelf. Yeah, I think that suits me. Okay. So that means just a bead of glue right down the middle, I think, be able to position it however I want now. Have it up like that. Yeah. Don't want the front cover showing. So I got that sort of situation going. Okay. Now, do the dry fit on these guys. Yep, all 5 of them are supposed to go, and these get to be standing upright. So, that. Okay, that's a picture of a woman. I think that one I recognize. And these actually, no, it won't quite go all in right next to each other, so they will have to be angled. think I'm getting up to the point where I'm not going to make any more books tonight. This gets it with that 40 minutes. Maybe I got time for that. Okay, so I'm going to do sort of the same thing here, but maybe not as exaggerated. Just a little angled. But that's too far, I think. Okay, that may have ended up back exactly where I started from. Let's see here. Let's get this. Just a little cat hair here. Let's pull that out of there. Oops. You in that corner. All right. Yeah, too much glue on there. Let's let that off. Okay. Let me put this one up so you can see that. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the results there. Set that aside. I say, yeah, I'm going to make a couple of these books so I don't have to do it all tomorrow. Because I say the build tomorrow looks sort of like this one, except far more involved. It's a much bigger bookshelf. So I'll get to make just 4 more ones. This shouldn't be too awful bad. Straight edge. I've got some practicing on this stuff now. And these are the simpler. You have to close in the whole back side of them, so that should be faster, but it also makes it harder to line up the corners. Let's get the old Gorilla Super Glue back out. If we can knock this out in 3 to 5 minutes, we'll call it a night after this. Okay, so just one side at a time. Just too much. A little bit less on this one, maybe. Yeah, feels better. Back in there, and you're like so. Yeah, these aren't going to be too bad at all. They're all the same as this. Nice. Yeah, this is a reasonable use of time, I think. tempted to go ahead and cut out that last one I found and go ahead and make it, just so I don't have to stop whenever the time comes to do it. But I've already put that. I don't even know where I put the. It's around here somewhere. I've got everything in the box, and just don't feel like pulling it out and digging through them again. Okay. Basic thing, just slightly different shape. And start off with too much on there, I think. Okay. Just realized I've pretty much quit talking. I know I don't say much of merit every now and then. Evidently I've been pretty good on getting random quotes that I don't even think about being funny. I've had a couple of people make comments on things that I had said. I was like, well, yeah, I did say that. You know, it's just one of those things when you just randomly blab like I do, you don't realize I guess I mean to be funny, but you know, I never expect anybody else to think what you say is funny, or I don't. But it's always nice to find people with a similar sense of humor anyway. Close enough to... I'm trying to get them over. Oh. And last one before we call it a night. Other stuff should be handleable by now, so I'll be able to get you a better look at them before I sign off. Alright. And just like that, got more books for tomorrow's bookshelves, actually. And like I said, there's our end table. I think looking good. Oops. Wish I didn't think to color these in before I put them together. Same on the sides, but I think that'd probably be okay with it being light colored like that. And there. Main work tonight, I think. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. All this stuff's really looking good to me on the. So it's just those things. Once you start putting them together into pieces like this, it sort of makes it all the little fiddly bits worthwhile. But like I said, that's going to be enough for tonight. We'll get to build another bookshelf tomorrow. Like I say, a much bigger one. So thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Neil says bye.